Hey there, and welcome to the weeblounge. There's a brand new gacha game out. It is Assault Lily Last Bullet, and this appears to be a premium gacha game with a whole lot of full-on animation and such, and this is really interesting, and this is my first impression on it. Okay, right off the bat, I have to say, that this really is premium. There's definitely quality here in terms of all the art, the animation, even the little screens right here where her dress is just kind of flowing around and everything. It goes a step above and beyond, and it actually kind of reminds me of Princess Connect, how they put a lot of attention and everything into the artwork, which is really important in these anime gacha games. It's really important, more than they think. But right off the bat, I'm going to have to mention a few things, and that is, right now I'm playing from my tablet. This is actually being captured from my tablet. Normally I would use BlueStacks or something of that nature, but unfortunately, every time I use it on BlueStacks or Nox Player, or there was another one that I tried, it wouldn't get through even to the first pool of the gacha. It kept crashing, and once it crashed, it actually corrupted the whole install, and I wasn't able to recover. I had to reinstall completely and try again, and I tried that for hours because I really wanted to give this game a go. So finally I just got fed up. I was like, okay, let's put it on my tablet. I put it on my tablet. It's a Samsung Galaxy S6 tab, and it works just fine. I haven't had any issues whatsoever, no crashes, so apparently it's something in BlueStacks. Hopefully somebody somewhere gets something fixed, because I really want to play it on BlueStacks. Using my tablet is fine, but yeah, doesn't help me when I'm streaming. Now, this game, it kind of follows the same typical element thing or whatever. You got fire, wind, and water, essentially, and those three elements you're trying to organize a group around, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. And I am really confused right now with this thing. I mean, I've tried to look up what I can, and I can't get too much of an explanation, but let's go ahead. I'm going to look at the formation. This guy down here real quick. Now, apparently when you pull a gacha, they're all like memorias or something like that you get from this gacha. Some of them have like this costume portion of it, like a costume part. If you get that, then essentially you get a leader character, an actual full-on character, which is kind of weird, but that's the way it works. And here you have Lily right here. Let's see, who's that? I wrote down. That's Fumi, and this one I have no idea what her name is. I ain't got a clue. I'll start remembering stuff at some point if I keep playing. But the kind of cool thing is with this, you form formations, you click here to form one, you pick one of the characters to get, and these are the characters I have. And apparently I have two versions of her or whatever. So, but let's go with her with the little I'm guessing that's a combat outfit, but it's still got a skirt, so whatever. Now, you have a whole bunch of memorias. You just click this, and you basically pick some of these characters, right? You pick one and you put it in there, and every single one of them is going to have different abilities, different additions, whatever. You have a charm, which I've got some different swords, and I guess swords, yeah, they're just going to boost your stats. Apparently you can only equip one. These are like orders or something. Again, another stat boost. I don't know the full details on that, but we end up getting a whole bunch of those. And you have sub memoria and sub orders, so you can have three different sub characters along with sub orders. So essentially, the one that you pick, okay, the front character that you pick in here, they're the leader, they're out front, and every single one of these characters has some kind of rare skill. The one that's the leader out front, their rare skill is up to use first. Supposedly when you're fighting you can rotate, but they're the ones that lead out with that rare skill. And this one's a little bit more complicated than anything. So what I've did is like, okay, I want to form a group with her. Well, if you click down here at the bottom right, Omakase, you click that, and it's just going to form the strongest group it can. Now, I'm guessing with long-term stuff, when you need strategy and everything, that's not going to work out so well, but that's what I did. It formed the group. And now she's sitting right here, and apparently it's equal to power to my other one here. So, yeah, and the two Lily variants, I think you just level the one, and it kind of connects or something. Preliminary info. This is like my first impression. I'm just still trying to figure this out. But so far, so good. I mean, it's definitely different. Now, you have the story, which is basically your visual novel stuff at the bottom. And I was actually kind of surprised because, like, all the characters have, like, a full 3D kind of animation to them. Not 3D, but it looks it. You know, it's a quality animation. I'll see if I can just jump in here and kind of grab one. So you hit the main story and just pick one of these at random. See if I can get a little something to pop up here. You kind of see what I mean there. They actually move, the mouth moves. It's not just frame visual novel type stuff. It's more interactive. And it's a lot higher quality than on average. And this is just kind of introducing some characters. I'm going to go ahead and skip that and get out of it. So the quality there is actually pretty good. And you know, there's some full-on basic anime when you're installing this game and even downloading that you can watch. It's good quality stuff. I'm not going to deny it. It's good. Stumbling over my words, but yeah, it's actually really good. Now you have strengthen and sell. I'm not going to really go into that. You go into there and stuff that typical gacha stuff. You grind or whatever, level up your characters. Your rarest character is a 5-star, and there is a way to get to a 6-star. I'm guessing through Ascension and such. Another component common to gacha games: if you get multiple copies of the same thing, you can combine them, and their max level kind of goes above and beyond. They just get essentially more powerful. And you see the story, all that stuff. Your premium currency is this stuff. And I don't know if that's jewels or what. I went in here to look, and the magical jewel. It's a magi jewel. Okay. Prices are pretty similar to most gachas. I mean, $100 for 10,000 of the thing. I mean, ow. Granted, it's 1,500 a pull, so I guess it's kind of standard with other games, but still, the gacha games always hurt. They always hurt the wallet badly. And of course, you have this. You can hit this button to flip to her little 3D character, and she'll sit there and talk. Or you can turn this off completely so you can get the full picture. There is a chat system, but I think you need to be in a guild or something to use that. I clicked it. It was like, no, so I couldn't do it. You have your missions. You have presents, a little bit of configuration. You can share stuff like your screenshot or whatever it is. And one of the first things I probably should have mentioned is the gacha system itself. We'll go ahead and go down here. Now, on release, apparently there was one free gacha that we're going to be able to pull like once a day for a few days. Can't remember if it's this one or not. Might be this one. Probably not that one. This one, maybe one of the two. I think we're going to get multiple pulls. I got a free pull. That's all I know. And another one I had to use gems for, and it was like a guaranteed 5-star, which was good. And then you have like a. See, this is a release pickup, and this is the current event that's going on right now. And I can't remember. I think I got that. No, I didn't get that. I can't remember what I got. I literally can't remember what I got. I got like 4 or 5 stars. I don't know if that's good or if that's bad. I don't know. But the pickup rate for a 5-star is 3%. So it's fairly average to above average in terms of percentages to get the good stuff. So I guess that's got that going for it. One of the things you guys want to see is battle. And battle, I'm still trying to get down. Now, I'm just going to hop in here, do a little daily here. Let's see. I did that one. That one's too powerful for me. This one I can stop. That's fine. And, of course, you got your generic currency. Some kind of flower coins, lily coins, maybe. I don't know what the heck they call it. But you just go in here, pick a unit, and I'm just going to go ahead and go with her. So default one. Now, you can do auto combat in this, which is great. And apparently there is a skip ticket system. But I haven't seen any skip tickets or anything yet. But I do want to take it off auto. Now, this is kind of like a real-time thing. And you see this number right here? That's how much magic points the attacks are going to use up. And it regenerates over time. And there's other things going on that I just don't know what the heck to do. It's like I don't... See, I can pick ones to target specifically. And okay, let's click that. Punches it in the face, big robot ugly thing. Yeah. Combat's, pretty straightforward, I guess, but the thing is, I don't know what the heck these abilities do. I know, like, this little symbol there is like a normal. There's a normal attack. There's a multiple attack. There's a combo attacks. There's all attacks are like normal and special, and then there's like ranged and not, and then of course you got your buffs and everything. Like this little star right here, I'm pretty sure that's a special attack. If I actually get a chance to use it, I'll click. Got a big bad in this one. He's just bigger. I don't know if he's necessarily badder. Okay, see, I used that and I don't know what the heck it did. Here, you got this here, which is apparently a big stab. Good stab. Whatever. Yeah, this is, thankfully there's an auto, and you can also speed it up at the top right here. Because I don't have a clue what I'm doing yet. I'm going to be getting used to it and trying to figure this out. And apparently the big bads transform when they're low on health or something, or some of them. Yeah, I won. I got that going for me. Alright, in terms of like animation and overall quality, it's a top-notch game. In terms of sound quality, when you guys get the game, you can't really hear over me talking and everything, but the music and everything is actually pretty good. I almost want to kind of compare it to the Symphogear game, how the Symphogear was like all about that, music and everything, especially the anime and such, but the Gacha game was pretty good too. This one kind of reminded me of it. Now, once I get through everything, how to navigate and everything, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. These are all dailies about, just leveling up, ascending characters and everything. This one here, this is the event missions and such. And you got the main battle. The Legion battle is apparently some kind of multiplayer co-op, like raid type deal or clan battle or something along those lines. I don't know exactly what. Multi-battle, I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. So it says coming soon. It's not out. Maybe get some details later. But I'm going to have to say overall, I do like the aesthetics of the game so far. The interface and everything seems to work really, really well. No stuttering, no nothing. I had the issue with BlueStacks. It would not work on BlueStacks. But I believe they are working on a fix for that for the emulator side, or tweaking it or something like that. But also keep in mind, you need a 64-bit system for this to work. So BlueStacks or Nox Player or whatever the heck it is that you guys use, make sure you are on the 64-bit version. Otherwise, it's simply not going to work. It's going to, like if you go to QOO app and you look at the normal thing through the 32-bit version, it'll just be like unavailable for your device. It needs to be able to run 64-bit. Period. So, like, it's a little too early for me to grade this game. Is it really good? Is it really bad? I don't know. I'm only rank 8. I'm just getting here the initial impressions, but the initial impression is good. High quality, good sound. The combat seems to be a little more complicated than your average gacha, but manageable maybe. I'm still learning, still figuring it out. And, this is one of those games where I'm kind of thinking, okay, well, if I can figure this out and really get it down, maybe, just maybe, I'll keep pushing this, kind of like what I do Princess Connect. I am looking for another game other than my Princess Connect videos to do more on, so maybe this will be it, maybe it won't. It all depends if it grabs and holds my attention. It's got my attention now, but has to keep my attention, and, well, I'm a little ADD, so it's not easy to do that. It did it with Princess Connect. It's one of the few games that did. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button. If you guys got any tips or anything, yeah, leave them down in the comments. If you have your opinion on it, if you want to try getting in and playing and such, I'm willing to give this game a go. But at some point, they do have to get the thing working on BlueStacks. That's going to be a big frustration point for me. So if they can't get it going on BlueStacks properly, then not so much. If they fix it soon, I'm probably going to do a re-roll, get it on BlueStacks, and go. So they got that going for it. So we'll see. We'll see. It's fresh out. It seems to be high quality. So far, so good. I like it. And maybe I'll be doing more videos on Assault Lily. We'll see you then.